Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this sunny Friday afternoon, Proverbs with Paul. Proverbs chapter 7, verse 25. Do not let your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths. So do not let your heart turn to her ways. And the heart is the spirit, and the connection to the spirit and the seducer is ultimately what the devil's plan is for us. In the Garden of Eden, he seduced Eve and he took from her the opportunity for her to stay connected to God, spirit to spirit. He's done it for Adam and he wants to do it for all of us. He wants to keep us away from God. He wants to keep our hearts, our spirits away from God. But Solomon recognizes his evil schemes. Listen, therefore, he says, pay attention. Do not let your heart turn aside to her ways. And it's the ways that really ultimately reveal. It's the ways of darkness that ultimately show us that this is a dark pathway to be on. This is a dark journey to be involved. And so don't go there is what ultimately Solomon is saying to the young man, because it will seduce your heart. Don't turn to the ways of this evil one. It says, because you'll stray into her paths. Do not stray into her paths. And the straying idea is that you have been a little bit clumsy. You have allowed yourself just to doodle along without really taking account of the journey that you're on. We need to make sure that we fix our gaze on God as we go through life. If we allow ourselves the distraction and the persuasion of the bright lights and the intriguing things along the journey, we too will find ourselves straying from the right way. God says this, commit your ways to me. And it's our ways that God is wanting for us to walk with. If we walk his way, it will be well with us. If we stray from his way, it will not be well with us. And so the next time you have an opportunity to assess whether or not this thing is right or wrong, ask yourself the question, is this a good way to walk? Or will it ultimately lead me to a bad place? Or is this a good way to walk? Yes, it will lead me to a good place. Walk the good path. Stay away from straying to the bad paths. Thank you for joining me. Have a great weekend. Hope the sun continues to shine. Be blessed. And I'll see you on Monday.